Defi Kingdoms. Everything you need to know about pets. Hey everybody and welcome to another Defi Kingdoms video. Wednesday, after a lot of hype and a lot of waiting, pets were finally released. Initially only the grey and blue eggs can be hatched, the rest will follow in the coming months. In this video I'll tell you everything we currently know about pets with all the information that's given from the DFK team. And on top of that, a bit of speculation. First off, a new area is live called the Marketplace East. The team is going for a unique, more detailed 3D style, and subsequently the old marketplace has also been changed into this new art style. I think it's a big improvement and I reckon that with time all areas will change to the new design. The areas are smaller in general, but they have a more fantasy style with more attention to detail and animations. If we compare the early versions of these, we see it has been drastically improved. And the same can be said about the art style of the pet cards. Pet cards have more detail regarding the pet itself and its background, and I particularly like the new shiny design. Even the background moves while rotating the card, and it's clear that a lot of attention has gone into creating them. When flipping the card, there's also way more information on the pets than there was on the heroes. More on this later. In a way, it's a bit strange that the team is enabling so much manpower on the new cards and areas, but if this is their way of upgrading the total DFK experience and include hero cards and the other general areas later on, then that's a good step forward. Maybe not essential at this time, but good nevertheless. So that's it on the design start. How can you actually get started with pets? First off, as mentioned before, only the blue and grey eggs, which are connected to the fishing and foraging quests, can now be hatched. If you go to the Eastern Marketplace, you will find a new NPC to interact with, the hatcher. By pressing the incubate egg button, you will see the eggs you have available. This may take some time to load. Again, the other color eggs are here, but they are locked. After selecting one of the possible options, you will be redirected to another screen where you have to make a decision. There are 3 different ways to hatch your egg, and they all differ in hatching time, cost, and chance to get a rare one. Gaia's Favor will cost only 1 jewel, 50 gold and 200 Gaia tears, and some fishing or forest quest items. You will have to wait a week for it to hatch, and the chance to get a mythic is pretty much 0. Gaia's Grace will cost 10 jewel, 500 gold and the same amount of tiers and quest items. Incubation time will take 24 hours and you have a higher chance of a higher rarity pet. Gaia's Boon will cost 50 jewel, 5000 gold and the same amount of quest items, which is a lot. You will get your pet instantly, it will be shiny and it has the highest chance of getting a higher rarity pet. I was lucky enough to get a legendary on the first try, but I also read about a lot of people getting only commons or uncommons. Considering the price of an egg, around 60 plus jewel, plus 50 jewel needed to hatch, makes these more expensive than heroes if you want to go for Gaia's Boon. It's still very early in the market and I haven't been able to really fetch any sold pet prices, but I think it's a gamble to go for that 2% mythic or 6% legendary chance. Pets are not heroes. Heroes get you extra income and can quests. Pets can't. Well, in a way they can generate income, but at least not by themselves. They do have interesting abilities though, and it also gives us some insights in the future releases of DFK. In total, there are now 11 different bonuses. We have 4 gathering bonuses, of which only fishing and foraging are out now. They are tied to your egg color, fishing with blue eggs and foraging with grey eggs. Besides that, there are 6 crafting bonuses. These give us a heads up of the new crafting professions that will probably come out. Nothing is for sure and I don't know if they will be similar to the other professions, but pets can have a bonus to them. These are goldsmithing, armorsmithing and woodworking, which are out now, and later on we'll get blacksmithing, leatherworking and tailoring. The last bonus type is under the Others tab, and for now it's combat. Again, perhaps more will be added later on. Combat is also already available with the current pets. What is known for now is that these bonuses are not yet available. They will be revealed later. But in essence, that pets are just NFTs without a single function now, until the level 10 professions come out. And looking back at the new roadmap, all we know is that this is planned for Q3, it's above in the Q3 area, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it will be released in the first weeks or month of July. This gives me yet another issue with the roadmap. Now we have more NFTs that again don't have enough use cases. Why is this a priority? Why not go for jewels first, then combat, then add the extra layers on top like pets, crafting, buildings, etc. Yes, I hatched a pet early and with Gaia's Boon to see what it would do, but now I'm lost with another NFT just sitting there for, in the worst case, 4 months. But okay, that aside, let's dive a bit deeper into the bonuses. The bonuses have 3 varieties, common, rare and mythic, shown by the number of stars next to the bonus. It's pretty safe to say that the higher the variety, the better the bonus will be. The bonus depends on the rarity of your pet, of which there are 5. Common, uncommon, rare, legendary and mythic. This doesn't mean that mythic can only get mythic bonuses. However, it does mean that common pets only get common bonuses. In between, it depends on a bit of luck. Here are the exact stats to show the odds. In this table, we can see the chances of how many bonuses you will get. You will always get 1 profession bonus, and depending on the rarity, you will also have a chance on 1 crafting and 1 other bonus. As we can learn here in the second table, common get only common bonuses, uncommon can get common or rare, rare can get any of the 3, legendary can also get any of the 3 but have way higher chances of the higher ones, and mythics can get only rare or mythic bonuses. On top of that, we can see that there are still some mysterious bonuses here. Since the bonuses aren't out yet, what has been shared is that every rarity has about 10 different varieties in them. So this means that when you have a common rarity foraging bonus, this could mean this bonus is just a flat 10% better chance on getting foraging rewards, but it could also mean 10% higher rune drop chance. Only the rune drop increase is known for now, by the way, the other one is just speculating. It gets a bit convoluted, but I'll make a summary of this at the end. So we have different bonuses, 10 in total, and then the rarity, common, rare or mythic, will determine the strength of the bonus. The same applies for the crafting and combat bonuses. So let's recap. You will hatch an egg. You can make this more expensive to increase the chance of a higher ranked pet. Higher ranked pets have a higher chances of higher bonuses. These bonuses are yet to be revealed, but they fall in a certain category. A higher rarity of this bonus makes it better than a lower rarity of the same bonus. I hope that's all clear. Now, some other things to note. But first, a little plug for the channel. If you like this video so far, be sure to subscribe for more GameFi and DFK content in the future, and I'd really appreciate a like so other people can more easily find the content. Back to it. All pets will have at least a profession bonus. The crafting bonus and other bonuses based on chance, with higher rarity pets having more chance to get more different bonuses, but only 1 profession, 1 crafting and 1 other bonus in total. The crafting bonus is also linked to the element of the pet on the card. Again, if you're unlucky, you won't get a crafting bonus at all. Visually, there are different types of the same kind of pet. Now, I've asked a couple of times in the Discord if there's a difference between, for example, a pet wolf cub or a full-grown pet dire wolf, but no one seems to know the answer. If you look at their bio, they are identical, but something interesting there is stated. Gaining the respect of a wolf is a dangerous and challenging task, though made easier if befriended as a pup. In these situations, they can become lifelong companions. And between the pets itself, there is a rarity bonus and text available in the pet's biography. Take a look at this one. Infused with the effects of Savrinox channeling Israel's scorching vibrancy, these wolves continue the work of the god of renewal, smiting the blighted ones spawned during the Dark Age. As said, I asked multiple times if there are evolutions or if it's only visual, but no one knew or wanted to say. Perhaps this is something that will be added later on in Defi Kingdoms. The reason why this marked my interest is 2 things. The word befriended as pup is easier, could mean that loyalty of your pets is a thing, and that there are adult versions available already could mean that evolution is a thing. I simply don't know yet. But These two possibilities could have something to do with the next thing about pets. You will have to feed them, initially to keep their bonuses active, but perhaps, like I speculated, to keep their loyalty high and to evolve them later on. This adds another layer of ROI on top of the pets, since they will be eating fishing and foraging quest items. But what will the difference be? Will it be worth it at all? Already, Hubert said that a common low-level pet attached to a low-level, low-profession skill hero will probably not be worth it. It might even cost more to feed the pet than you will get out of questing with it. Keep this in mind if you're trying to min-max your rewards. But with better heroes, it seems to make sense. Here's a chart that got shown. I'm not 100% sure I'm getting this right, but this is what I think it means. At the bottom, you see on the x-axis the hero level and profession score going from a level 0 to about level 25 hero. On the y-axis, we see the amount of gold earned. What we see is a general hero with the pet included, and as levels increase, the income will increase too. Every color is one of the 3 different rarity bonuses, which means that if you have a 2 or 3 star bonus, it immediately is getting you more income than the cost of feeding your pet. If you however have a common 1 star bonus, it takes up to level 20 for a general hero for the pet to earn more than the cost of feeding. Again, it also doesn't take into account that you specialize a hero for a profession, which means it would get more rewards for doing that as well, but it shows that it probably is not the best idea to get every common hero a common pet, but to further specialize your heroes into dedicated professions with dedicated pets and others dedicated for combat, etc, etc. There's definitely a chance that I'm wrong here, so if I am, please do share in the comments. The feeding itself will also start when the bonuses become active, so we have a couple of months to get more info on all of this. So what more? I think I've covered almost everything now, but let's take a look at the amount of pets that have been created and what it does to the markets. There are now more than 6,000 pets hatched, and we can see that also in the decrease of the eggs in rotation. Both the blue eggs and grey eggs, as expected, have dropped dramatically, and we'll see this continue with eggs being hatched. And due to there being a cost to hatching them, primarily jewel, gold and Gaia tiers, this has moved the markets too. Especially gold has taken off, while the speculation on Gaia tiers has not been favorable for everyone. Gaia tiers have a flat 200 tiers for every blessing, while gold at the highest boon stage costs 5,000 in total. What I hoped to see was that this would have increased the price of jewel too, since around 5,000 eggs were hatched with the 50 jewel cost, which is 250,000 jewel. At current price, that's about 125k worth of jewel spent. The result was a drop in price, which is a bit disappointing. Nevertheless, it is a jewel dump, and at least the team has gotten funds for a couple more weeks to work and some of the jewel is burned. Honestly, at this point, without the entire market just pumping, I don't see any catalyst for the price until perhaps combat, but like I said in an earlier video, that will take 6 to 9 months at least. Which is a bit scary if you also take into account that there aren't any real big milestones in between. The farming rewards have been halved, and that should help, but on the other hand, there are probably people like me that actually got even more out of the farms prior to the halving event, because the rewards are just getting a bit low at this point. We'll see. It's something that I'll keep in mind, and I'll definitely make a market video soon to cover these things. The pets, however, add another layer of tactics to the game, and they look spectacular. But it's a bit sad that they again don't add any depth of gameplay to the game for the coming months, until we see the level 10 professions come out. It's a lot to digest, and I hope that you found this video useful and interesting. If you did, be sure to subscribe for more DeFi Kingdoms videos in the future, and as always, I'd really appreciate a like, so other people can more easily find the content. That's all for now, thanks for watching, and have a great day.